Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2019. I remember going into 2018 with a really specific mindset, and it really helped me throughout the whole year. And it had to do with 2017, which was a really hard year for me. And partly it was hard because work was tough. I went broke just trying to find work, trying to push this rock up the mountain of, the dream of filmmaking. I was having emotional crises, spiritual crises. It was just a tough year. But it was tough because I went into it, I remember, with just the biggest hopes. I was so sure certain things were going to pan out. I believed with all my heart that Premise was going to be made in 2017. Fair was going to release to the public. So I was so confident what the year would be. I remember at the end of the year looking back, and the one word that described the year for me in 2017 was disheartening. I ended the year really disheartened because, Fair didn't light the world on fire. Premise didn't get made. I was having to struggle for freelance work that wasn't there, getting into more debt, trying to provide for my family, and just a lot of different things really amounting to a really tough year. And I remember, being grateful for everything I was learning, all the things that the pain was teaching me. And it helped me go into 2018 much more soberly. And I just remember thinking, okay, I have a lot of hopes for 2018, but let me temper them with just some sobriety of, I can't control everything. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want my joy to be tied to the circumstances of the year. And it really helped me set a foundation for 2018. And 2018 was a year of ups and downs as well. There was amazing highs. There was still lows. In fact, that was the year I started this vlog in March, at somewhat of a low place, wanting to just sort of observe the struggle of the journey, but also document it along the way. And as I've sort of recounted in this vlog series, it was a year that had a lot for me. For one thing, the struggle for finding financial resources for my family was really kind of solved for the year. I mean, I've talked about the corporate client that I got early on in the year that really just gave me a contract that lasted till December, just lasted till last week, that really provided financially for my year. That was a huge blessing. That was a huge benefit that really eliminated the burden of having to struggle for financial work. And at the same time, it's interesting of feeling while there's the blessing of regular paid work, well-paying work, I'd be lying if I didn't feel at the end of it somewhat like a fatted calf, just a little more creatively lethargic, just a little more. It's easy to just kind of get dependent and reliant on the month-to-month income, especially in the corporate sales world where it's just, you kind of get wrapped up in that a little bit. And while I'm back to now having to find freelance income for my family, I'm grateful for the pain of that hustle to a degree, because I feel like it keeps me fresh, keeps me on my edge. I don't know, we'll see. In a few months, if I'm desperate again, I could be, praying for another corporate contract gig. But at least for now, I'm grateful just to be kind of turned loose again, on my own again, and really doing meaningful projects for pay, and also getting South, the next film, off the ground. And 2018 was also a year where we did get Premise made. That was an incredible goal that we filmed. That it's it's still in the final stages of being edited. Then it'll move into the finishing phase, and we're trusting for a good premiere sometime this quarter, hopefully. And that was a project that had a lot of ups. It had a lot of downs and frustrations as well. And I'm, excited to really be able to open up about a lot of the challenges that Premise faced and how we overcame them, because it's a really amazing story. But that's something, that will still be part of 2019, and I don't know how it will pan out. I don't know all that it will do for me, all that the film will do for others. and I want to go into the year soberly but hopeful. So I'm trying to figure out how to balance those emotions. I certainly have a lot of gratitude for 2018. I don't quite have the word to describe it yet. There's a lot that I've learned about myself that I want to improve. I don't know. This feels like the time to really like turn on the inspirational, motivational speaker and just speak inspiration to myself, to you, whoever you are who are listening. But, I'm just being honest with where I'm at. I have so much gratitude for things that have happened and for the changes in me, the growth in me. But I have so much more growing I want to do personally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, creatively, professionally. And I'm hopeful for a 2019 that will provide those things for me. I don't know. I'm excited to keep tracking the journey here on this vlog. I gotta say, one of the biggest highs of the year has been this vlog. My ability to just therapeutically sort of talk and vent and process, but the response, the reaction, the comments, the texts that I've gotten, it's really meant a lot. It's been one of the highlights of the year, and I'm excited to keep processing as honestly as I can and as I know how. So onward. Happy 2019, everybody.